welcome to Destiny Junior. We'll be streaming today the match between Norman and Vontz. The lists are on the screen right now. Norman is on his way. Vontz is already here in the table. Vontz's deck on the left, he's playing Leia, Garza, and Figrin Dan. It's a mill deck, as you can probably tell. Norman, on the other hand, is playing Reiko Callus, an aggro deck. So we'll see what takes it down. Vontz has been a bit out of practice as of late, but he's very much known for playing mill. So I bet he'll do well with it. And yeah, we're just waiting for Norman to get here. If you want my early predictions, I think Norman is actually favored. This Reiko Callus deck doesn't need to roll hot that many times to win. I played it at a Galactic Open. I ran into a similar mill deck, and I won pretty handily. It has a lot of auto damage from Callus's ability, and it has a lot of abilities, a lot of ways to clear removal because of Callus's power action, and it's consistent. It does a lot of damage. It has high highs, and pretty decent lows. So that's my prediction. Of course, things could always go awry, but I do think Norman is in a good position right now. Just going into it, and we're still waiting for him to show up. He says he's ready in Discord. And there he is. All right. Just gonna give him the go ahead. All right. Let's go and hide this overlay. All right. So as you can see, the lists are still up on screen. Norman is very much playing a support-heavy version of this deck, which I'm also playing Reiko Callus in the Invitational, and we've talked about it together a lot. We're both a fan of the support approach just because the supports are so valuable right now. Although I also run IB94s, and Norman does not run those. So we'll see what it ends up being like. This deck doesn't have a plot anymore, does it? No, I don't think it does. Did it used to? Maybe it didn't. I don't know. I could have sworn this mill deck used to play high stakes, but it doesn't anymore. Maybe it never did. So, all right. As the players are starting to do their mulligans, let's go and hide these lists so we can get into the gameplay. Vontz draws the modal nodes turn 1, which is interesting. He also draws a lot of other permanents. First aid is solid here. Roll in the mud, not the most useful into this deck, so I'd probably throw it back. And I'd probably throw back at least one of these permanents. There's not really a world in which you want to keep all three of them. And honestly, I think with 3 characters that have charm, honestly, like modal nodes is not super useful. So that's probably what I do. Anybody tried Vontz's deck with JJD and Figrin and Rescue Han instead of Figrin? Vontz is playing a mill deck. You wouldn't want to play Rescue Han. Although that might be fun. He's thinking about keeping it. On Norman's side, he already threw back something. I didn't see what it was. He's keeping. It looks like he's keeping a BMC. He's throwing back a BB-8 and keeping a general. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. I usually don't like to keep general turn 1. Yeah, no. And depending on the rest of the hand, I usually don't keep BMC or Power of the Tribe either. And I usually do keep BB-8. So interesting decision. Battlefield roll looks like it went to Norman. So we're going to Jabba's Palace for game 1. Don't want to give him that command center. Um, he's keeping as a forecast to Leia's. Oh, that actually makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense why you would want to keep it then. Detect doesn't hit an event, so no money there. And General is actually really useful into the mill matchup because you can use it for focus. And BB-8 is not quite as valuable there because you don't necessarily want to be drawing as many cards. Yeah, good insight from chat. Alright, we have Roll in the Mud coming down on Callus with Garza, it looks like. You remove one of those twos. Garza is going to charm. Who's Garza going to charm? Reiko, it looks like. Alright. Taking a closer look at those dice pools. That was a really hot roll from Obi. 3 and 2. That's what Norman needs to roll like that if he wants to win. And with a charm token on Obi, you probably want to be resolving that 3. Going after Garza, I like that. I like that. Garza is really annoying to the late game. Traditionally, you usually think that Leia is the target, but you know, Garza has a lot less health. 9 versus 14, really. So putting the choice to put 3 into her actually makes a lot of sense from Norman's side. Yeah, and there's Garza removing the charm token to blank a die. And we'll see if Norman goes for the rerolls. He could potentially try and like intelligence operation this pod racer. I don't think that's probably not a very good move, but he could go for it if he wanted to. Looks like he's gonna play the BB-8, which makes sense. BB-8 is just such a high value card turn 1. Not quite as much against Mel, but although it actually is kind of valuable, it has focus sides, which is important into Mel. Because you don't want to be re-rolling to give them free cards. Makes sense to avoid the first aid play. Yeah, that's another angle. Yeah, you don't want to give him first aid. Oof. Norman might have to go for a reroll. There's Figrin coming in. Hits a focus and gets a second charm token for Leia's PA, which is going to be used to mill a lot of cards. I think he's considering a Callus power action. You know, we can see his hand and we know there's, you know, nothing that's going to happen because of it. So it's basically just going to end up being, you know, he might just play the BMC to just get a free mill. But Norman's not going to get to play anything. It's just going to end up being free indirect for Norman. And it looks like Vontz is going to choose to just play this BMC to no effect. Because why not? It's free discard. It is now, it's Vontz's action again. Is he going to ditch the first aid? Okay. Ditching first aid kind of makes sense here. He might also go, like, focus into discard. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Money. That's what you want. And a single discard side. You know, obviously, you'd hope it's 2, but... yeah. Alright, and here's a reroll from Norman. Oh, is he taking it back? No, he's going for it. Alright. And that's not great. Shields against Mill are effectively blank, so it's a bit better than it was before, but not by a ton. And here comes the Leia PA. And it's a covert mission, so he's going to get one more card off the top. That's what the card does, right? Oh, he's considering playing it for free. Play that card for free, otherwise discard it. Yeah. He doesn't have a mission plot, so yeah. 1 shield versus 2 damage. You take the 2 mill. Or a lot of people think about mill, like cards and done as a form of damage when you're playing mill. So yeah, I definitely like that play from Vontz. No reason to just take a shield. There's pushing 2 from Callus. See, if you had rescue on, you could have played it. All right. This is not a terrible start for Norman. 6 damage on a character is pretty solid going into round 2. Especially if we can find more from this reroll. And it looks like he can't. He hits special, discard, disrupt. Special's good, but ooh, that's interesting. Although I guess it does have a 2 resource side on it, so you can always focus that to that and bring someone else out. And you get your charm engine online quicker. You can do more stuff with it. Is Norman gonna pitch his second general? Or is he gonna not? Alright, for now just BB-8 special. Makes sense. Here comes modal nodes. Hits the $2 naturally. It's best side. Nice. Well, yeah, it's best side right now at least. And he gets to charm somebody. Looks like he's going with Obi. I'm deciding to just take the discard, play it safe. I like it. And Vontz is probably not going to get to play this BB-8 because he has to dodge the BB-8 disrupt and the Java's Palace disrupt. So even if he focused to... Well, actually, no, if he focused to 3 money, but he's not going to do that. He's going to resolve his Leia die as discard, and he hits the second general. That's a big card for Norman, so it's pretty big for this game that both of them are gone early. Oh. What's the modal nodes PA? Oh. That's interesting. I forgot I had that. I thought it just said it was just a 3 cost with charm. I forgot you could do stuff with figuring. That's actually cool. Claims and disrupts 1 and gains 1 for himself. And here's a BB-8. All right. Nice. Gets the draw card. Okay. Card he drew was Crash Landing, which is going to end up being nothing burger. For this round, at least. We'll see if he keeps it. Alright, yeah, decides to keep it. So Vontz's hand, he now has Headstrong, Motivate, General, Swift, and Crash Landing. Swift is really interesting to include in this deck. I don't know what he uses it for, but we'll see, I guess. Norman has draw cards, which are not the best into mill, and he has a bunch of vehicles. 10 of E4 is really interesting in this list. It's something that Norman runs that I don't, because I'm just not a huge fan of it. It does have like some good sides, but I'm just not a huge fan of it. I'd rather play like something for 2, or if I'm gonna play something for 3, I want it to be like a camp or a vibro sword that can hit like really, really hard. But it's not a terrible card. We'll see if Norman ends up making use of it or if it ends up getting discarded. Goes with the Din ship, which is solid in the mill. Charms his own Leia, which makes sense. You want to be able to use that that charm token to focus your own dice if you need to, as well as using it as removal. Here's Callus. Callus does not have detect, remember. He essentially blanks out. Well, I mean, he doesn't get any damage or resources, which is what he wants. It is Vontz's action, unless did he pass? He might have. He's gonna Swift. Alright. See, I think this Swift is just gonna end up being a -1 card for him. Wait, does it say you cannot resolve dice? No, you can't take the resolve dice action. Oh, so you can actually motivate stuff. That actually is interesting. But he's charming his own Leia again. Okay. I'm not... Leia's power action... He's gonna try and... Is he gonna try and Leia PA his own deck to... Because you can't remove your tokens from... He uses Swift to get Swifty. Yeah. I'm confused by his move to put 2 on Leia. Oh, I guess he might want to like Dan his Leia. That's the only thing that I would think of. Here's modal nodes, and it's OB again. All right. Is that the 1 money? No, it's the 2 money again. Does it have a 1 money? It does. Yeah, those are some good rules with modal nodes. Contemplating the Callus PA, but he knows he's just gonna get his contraband seizure stolen. So there's not really a point. As Headstrong is probably going to get played on OB this turn whenever he rolls in, unless Norman can find a way to get around that. We'll see. Here's the Callus PA. He's conceding that his contraband seizure is going to get stolen. Come on, you got to reveal it. And how's Callus work? The order is you play event, then the opponent plays the event. So yeah, he's probably just gonna play this crash landing to no effect, and then yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And then Vontz is gonna contraband seizure to draw a card. He gets Charm Offensive. Charm Offensive is actually pretty solid here, especially because he's gonna have an extra charm token this round from Dan. And there's no way you can avoid that Headstrong. Unless you like discard it with Callus. Here comes Vontz's BB-8 in response to Norman's BB-8. They both hit a focus side. No specials, which is not what you want to see. It's 2 indirect from... Alright, and he hits the cover mission again. So there's just going to be mill 1. Mill another. Alright, and he does have to remove 2 charm tokens from Obi. Alright. Razor Crest hits the 2-gun. That's what you want. Well, I mean, what you really want is a 2 focus, but you'll take 2 guns. Charm Offensive only works on character dice, if I remember correctly. That is, yes, I do. I do remember correctly. So now he actually has a way to kill Garza. Although it's not guaranteed to go through. In fact, it's not going to go through because of shield side. And he's looks like he's focusing to more shields. So yeah, Garza's not dead yet, but she's on her way. And is Obi just gonna come in and eat the headstrong? He is. Wait, you gotta get the detect first. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So he gets the dollar from having a detected event from OB. He should get the indirect from Callus. And his dice get eaten by that string. There we go. There's the Callus indirect on Leia. You're gonna play. What's General's play restriction? Is unique character only. Fikrin is unique. We could see General Fikrin. That would certainly be interesting. There's not really anything that Norman can do to prevent to kill Garza this round through 3 shields. He'd have to like focus to a special on BB-8 and reroll and hit all damage, and even then it's not quite there because of Charm Offensive. So Norman's just gonna have to settle this round, it looks like, and it looks like he's settling, and we're paying for. I think we're gonna see General Fikrin. Oh yeah, General Fikrin. Only on Destiny Junior. He's focusing to the 2. Is that gonna get charm? Is that gonna get CO'd? It looks, yeah, it's gonna get CO'd. All right. Taking 3 shields. Yep. Norm not really in a better spot. In fact, if you're just looking at progress on Garza, he's actually in a worse spot than he was at the start of this round. Definitely, I consider this round a win for Vontz. 3 guns, not super useful. Going to focus. Is he gonna go money or shields? Shields. All right. And it takes $1 from BB-8. All right, yeah. So I definitely think after this one I consider Vontz ahead. But it's certainly not. It's not over. Norman is. Norman's a strong player. He can make a comeback. He drew Tuscan Camp and Vibra Sword, as well as a couple pieces of removal and Tactical Superiority. Tactical Superiority is a card that's been in and out of my Reiko Callus, but for now it's out. It wasn't in my. Not sure why I didn't discard. Why who didn't discard? Oh well. Let's see. Vontz is a K10 here, which is interesting. Norman's action. He's contemplating his life choices. To vibro or to camp. It's interesting. I've had to make this decision a lot before. I'm not sure what the correct answer is. It's always contextual. Looks like he's not gonna commit to one yet. That's wonky. Focus on BB-8 is always good. Always something you want to see. Here comes not yet from Garza. Now here comes Garza. Hits the dollar. Dollar's not super useful right now. Only moderately useful. Did he forget his charm? Alright, here comes Vontz's BB-8. Hits a focus and another dollar. K10 is now officially online, but it's not really doing much right now. Oh, there we go. He's getting the Garza charm. Norman is doing whatever he can to not make a decision about camp versus vibro. Okay, that's interesting. That is either 2 actions, 2 damage, 2 indirect. Most likely 2 damage or 2 actions. Doing that later with some focus on the board could be useful. We'll see. We'll see if it comes down to it. Here's Leia. No, it's late. Leia hits, discarding a reroll, and charms Obi. I remember General's online, so that 2 reroll can be 2 of anything, really, including discard. I think Norm's contemplating the headstrong. I'm not a big fan of headstrong here because I think the likelihood that you lose all your cards anyway is pretty high. So, but he goes for it. We'll see. But he's taking himself out of range of being able to play a 3-drop. So unless he wants to resolve like this Din's ship for money, and it hits another one with Leia, so it's essentially just milling another one. Unless he wants to play it now, which he might. And he's doing that. Here we go. Let's take a closer look at this dice pool. Figurin and Obi have yet to roll. Alright, that General loves the 3-gun. We're moving Obi's 2. There's the tact, and he gets a dollar back. So you can still play this testing camp this round if he wants to. Did he not get the dollar? Denies the dollar on the die. Oh wait, he doesn't get that ability, does he? Right? Yeah, it's after you activate, so he doesn't get the dollar from Obi. Yeah, I think it was a smart move by Vontz going for the roll in the mud there instead of just milling an extra card. Norman still has a Razor Crest left. He could still take a dollar from the Din ship or from something else and play a Tuscan Camp. So he's still got options. He could also threaten lethal on Garza by rolling out this Razor Crest because the Din ship can let you go focus, 2 melee on Callus, 3 melee on OB, and then kill Garza. But if it rolls damage, you know, he can get crashed. So we'll see what happens. Doesn't roll damage. Set right now, he is threatening lethal on Garza. Take it. $2 here. Is Norman... I'm sure Norman sees it. The question is he going to go for it? Or is he going to try and do something else with his resources? By resources, I just mean like things he has available, not necessarily like literal resources. Is he going to try and play modal nodes? No, he's going for a reroll. Okay. Let's take a look at what this reroll is going to get. That's considerably better. 4 damage. And he still has the Din's focus play if he wants it. Crash incoming. Takes 2. Hold that piece of prison. Okay. He's really considering an intelligence operation. Even though it does nothing, neither of his cards do anything for him. He still has a Callus power action this turn. Although it's not really going to get him anything, and it's going to get his dice removed if he doesn't now, because he has a Strike a Deal that Vontz could play. But he might just play a Strike a Deal so that he can then power action Callus. Is he playing it or re-rolling with it? He's playing it. All right. Yeah, so that to me like connotates that he's going to Callus power action next turn. And yep, I was right. He's not gonna get to play anything because first aid is useless and he doesn't have enough money for K10. It probably wouldn't be very much value for him anyway if he did. So this is just gonna be a free 1 indirect. And he also has nothing that Norman can play. So Callus PA is a wash, and it's just gonna be a free ping. And it's gonna hit Figrin. And are we gonna get a K10? We are. All right. I think that's a good move. You got a lot of things used this round out of Norman if you're Vontz, so you're happy with that K10. Let's go and check cards in deck. 10 in deck for Norman, still 14 for Vontz. So Norman 10 plus the 2 in hand really is 12. Kind of Norman doesn't see the kill. Yeah, he might not have seen it. Does K10 let you switch the battlefield? I didn't realize that. You also even get to use the claim ability. Did you do that? No, he didn't. He didn't use the claim ability. It's actually, yeah, it's mandatory. You have to do it as part of the card. It looks like they got it. Okay, cool. So yeah, K10 is a pretty big tool for mill decks. Let's see. Norman finally draws a second BMC, but it's effectively useless because all his upgrades are either in his hand or in his discard pile. So that Black Market Connection, you play it because it's a really high value play, but it's just not doing anything this match. And that's what happens a lot of the time. A lot of the time, it just ends up doing nothing. But it's a very popular card because it's a very high ceiling. And obviously, if you can get it off round 1 or 2, it's very, very powerful. 3 extra resources out of nowhere. Hard to deny that. But Norman, again, is faced with the dilemma of camp or Vibro or removal or try and do multiple. Is that, Chaz, is that number of resources accurate? I wasn't watching it super carefully. I didn't notice that. I think he had a lot at the end of last round. There's a strike a deal played. Yeah, I think they're fine. He was at 6 for strike a deal, so looks correct, yeah. Oh, one sec. Yeah, it looks right to me. Leia coming out, getting the charm, no discard sides or reroll sides, so yeah. And let's see, so now how many cards is in deck for Norman? 5. So and he has Vontz has a Gazanti in hand. So this is actually looking really, really good for Vontz. Power action here. Let's go and take a look at these removal cards. Yeah, good selection for Norman to choose from. I just ends up playing that charm offensive. But gives Vontz free mill. Norman has conceded a decent amount of value off of these callous power actions. This game, I don't know if that's probably not the thing that's made him behind, but It's someone worth considering. And he gets Callus Ping. He's going on to Garza. Okay, I don't think I agree with that, but whatever. All right, here's Garza. Is that 1 or 2 shields? That is 2 shields, and that could become a 2 discard with General if he wanted, but maybe not. Vontz does not have many ways of attacking the deck, other than Leia's PA. So, there's didn't take an indirect. He did take an indirect. He took it on Garza's shield. Alright, blanks out. Here comes Razor Crest. General for discard. Yep. All right. BB-8 hits a focus. That's what you want to see. And going to, is that discard? Yeah. All right. So forcing the reroll, it looks like. I probably would have gone with that play over resolving the 2 shields as discard, because 2 shields is a really high value side. Ooh, that's a good roll from Norman. It's been kind of lacking on those. Let's see. Oh, overriding general. So he can now use that discard as a shield side if he wants. I mean, if Norman rolls hot enough this round, he could get there still. Absolutely, he could. He's gonna have to roll really hot, but he could get there still. Because he has to do what, 9 and 4 and 6, so that's 19. Yeah, Norman has to do 19 damage. He can get a few of that for free with pings. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a long shot, but it's a shot. Oof, that's not what you want to see. Here's Gazanti. Let's see. He might be forgetting that the Din ship lets you take 2 actions. I forgot that until earlier today, because Rando Mando was talking about it on his stream. I totally forgot that had that effect. Because I've just never used it. But it does. It does let you take 2 additional actions if you want. Here comes Obi. Hits the 2 focus. That's what that is what you want to see. Detect 1, detect 2. And you should get $1 for that. But it's not gonna matter a ton. If I'm Vontz, I'm probably striking this 2 focus. So let's see. What's like the max that Norm could do off of an action sheet here? He go. Let's see. If he strikes, assuming he strikes the focus, which he might not. He might like strike the vibro or something. But if he, let's see. He could theoretically go 1, 2, 3 focuses. So he could do 8 off of a den here. Versus if he strikes the vibro, he could then do 1, 2, 3. He could do like he could do 7. So I think yes. Okay, so that should be the dollar from the detect that he just gained, not from the strike. He goes for the focus, which I think is wrong based on my math, but I might be miscalculating it. No, I think I'm right. Norman having money doesn't really matter at this point. So, yeah. All right. And now, like, because now this 5 can be a 5. Yeah, he can kill Leia here. In fact, I think my error in math was actually underestimating how bad Vontz's play was. So focus, 2 focus. Go 2, 2. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's a dead Leia. Which is exactly what Norman needs if he wants to stay alive, and stay alive he will. Yeah, that was a game changer of a play. I think. Let's see, if he had gone with the vibro instead of that, then he'd be, then Leia wouldn't have died, because he would have had enough damage, but he would have been able to general the discard for shields before he would have been able to kill him. So yeah. Oof. Yeah, he still has a card to reroll with. Yeah, and Norman's still pushing 2 more damage. If I'm Vontz, I seriously consider just claiming here, because you're not really gonna get a ton done. Yeah. Like, I mean, he's gonna get some shields. That's not nothing, but yeah. Oh, yeah, 3 shields on general. So I guess like he might. Let's see, how much shields is he gonna get? I think he might get 6 shields. So 6 shields versus 2 discard. Yeah, actually, I think that is a trade-off that I'd be willing to make. He has a resource, and then he has his node's power action to just get another one. Yeah. Does this work on turn 1 of your dice to saturate resource? Yeah, it works on any die. You can do it on itself. Nice. I totally forgot that model notes had that ability. Alright. So he gets an Anakin's pod racer. K3PO is dead right now. Swift could be important here. Headstrong is still online. Norman has no cards in deck, so it's just these last 5, and if Vontz can get those, then he wins, and not die this round. So, and he has a Gazanti. He has enough firepower to get there. Absolutely, he does. But the question is, can he survive while getting there? And with a Headstrong in hand, he just might. Norman is considering, I think he might be considering a roll in the mud here. He might be considering playing one of his supports. I don't think you want to do either of those things. I don't think you really want to play cards right now. I think you want to be focused on trying to stay alive if you can. And if you can't, then pushing as much damage as you can. But we'll see what Norman play makes. Norman might... There's actually, like... You actually get a lot of... Yeah, roll in the mud I could actually consider here. But I don't think I'd play one of the supports. Because roll in the mud on a general die is actually really valuable. So I think he's considering the Defiant. Alright, roll in the mud. Oh, it's with Garza. Okay, not going for the general. Alright. It's also understandable. Garza's die is also super valuable. But I don't think it's quite as valuable as the general die. Do you deny, is he trying to deny charm? Maybe? No, but I mean, you deny charm either way. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I think you want to remove the general die. Cause like, I mean, the big threats on Garza's die are the discard and the shield, and general also has those sides. It's just they're bigger. I guess like it takes general's PA off from using you can't use general's PA on Garza anymore, which is not nothing. 2 shields on the Gazanti, which might end up just being a discard. She's 2 sides for discards. She does, yeah. I can understand Norman's play here. I know he always watches VODs back, so he's probably gonna DM me after this and be like, "You were wrong here," because he always does that. But yeah, I understand his reasoning. I think you deny the general PA, and it also has multiple discard sides, so it's consistency. But yeah. We'll see how it turns out for him. BB-8 rolling into special and shield, which means that he no longer has to give up the 2 shield to Gazanti. PA. Ooh, draws into utility belt, which has a discard side, which could be important. Vontz is just trying to close it here. We're still in game 1. This is going on for a while. Alright, he's action cheating with the dens. Oof. I mean, that's actually still a dead Garza. He gets the attacked also. Hey, whoa, back it up, gentlemen. Alright, we'll see. I'm not gonna step in, but yeah, this is very much a YOLO play. And utility belt coming out. So you're figuring a 7 health, right? Yeah. So he has 6. He has 9 left total. Here's BB-8. Yeah, Headstrong's offline now. I definitely like that play from Norman, the YOLO play. Maybe risky, but it paid off. At least a little bit. Yep, there's the Gazanti power action for a discard. I think Vontz definitely has. I think it's gonna be tight. 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, there's not. Ooh, I think Norman has this. I think, but it's gonna come down to it. It's gonna come down to the wire. Folks, I mean, yeah, the focus on BB-8 is big right now because you can theoretically he can go like focus into 2 focus into 7. He needs to get any one of these dice. He needs to reroll once and get like any one of these dice to a melee side, and he has it. Oh, they're going back and getting the detect. But the indirect should have just gone into Garza when he saw that he had lethal, so that probably isn't something that's worth considering. He gets $1 there. Norman could also play Tuscan Camp. That's a very real play that he has. One real can do it. Focus is definitely huge. Yeah, Norman is... I think Norman's ahead right now. See, always committing into the focus. Right away instead of rerolling. Okay. That's very non-greedy, but... Yeah, no, I disagree with this. Because the likelihood that Vontz can get to 3 discards this turn is really, really high. What did he discard that for? Oh, I think he did it for 0 because he doesn't want to run into Callus's PA. There's 7. Probably just takes 2 shields. Yep. Yeah. Safe play. Norman might play this. He might play this camp. Gosh, no. I definitely would have gone for a reroll. That's rough. Because if he rerolls, then he just needs either Callus's die to hit the 2 melee, Obi to hit 3 melee, or Vibro to hit 4 melee, and then he could just focus to correct the rest. But now he's relying on just a 1 and done chance. But he might also just go for this Tuscan Camp, which I think he probably will. It's the right play at this point, I think. Because the likelihood that you can avoid getting milled out this turn is really, really low. If he plays the camp, he should have waited with focus. Yeah, I think the focus was definitely too premature. Plays the pod racer. That has ambush, I believe. And ambush is nodes. All right. Norman he's going for the camp. All right. He's going for the camp. He's camping. Let's see what we got. It's focus. He can't take the resolve dice action. He's power actioning figuring. Nice. So that puts him on threat of lethal. Of lethal mill. Right away. He has a 3 shield side showing. I think Vontz has this one in the bag. And it might have been, I think it came down to that focus play being too premature. We'll see what happens with his reroll, but it's not looking good for Norman. I think this round does solidify that Vontz was right to take shields last round instead of claiming. Oh, Norman hits the 2, which is what he needs. It's all gonna come down to the camp rollout. If the camp hits a 3, I think he wins. It doesn't though. So wait, what happens here? If he goes 2 first, he takes 3 shields, blocks 3 damage. If he goes 3 first, he takes 3 shields, block. Yeah, Vontz has it. Oh wait, he still has a detect, or a callous power action. Does that change the math? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coming in. No, I don't think that changes the math. Let's see. Ooh, he still has the intelligence operation to play K3PO. And K3PO is a focus side. That's that's his play. So if you're Vontz, you have to discard this K3PO right away. To reroll. No, Vontz, no. You gotta let him do it. Oh wait, no, but then if he does that, he can't. Oh no, he rerolling Roll in the Mud here actually prevents the callous power action because you can't reveal K3PO. So this is, it looks like it came down to just a really close one at the end. Nice. All right, Vontz taking down game 1. Coming back from his break, showing everyone why he is the mill master. Let's go and show these lists while the players get set for game 2. Norman could have won that one. He could have, yeah. Couple things go differently, and Norman takes it easily. He still could have stolen K3PO. Yeah, he could have. Yep. But we'll never know. We'll never know what would have been. So yeah, Vontz's list. There are a couple of interesting card choices on here. Like Swift, we saw him use it a couple times to pretty good effect. Yeah, he's running 2 Anakin's Pod Racer. That's not something we see all the time. A lot of times it's just 1. General in a list with, you know, a small character like Figurin is interesting, but yeah. Yep, I'm one to talk though. I did resolve. Yeah, I remember that liquid. When you resolved the 4 into the 1 health Cassian. What are they doing? Are they talking in chat? Vontz needs 2 minutes. Okay. So we're on a bit of a short break. I think I'm gonna take one too. Go get some water. Alright, I'm back. Looks like they still haven't started yet, but their mice cursors are moving, so probably soon. Are they waiting for me? Said RT, what's with your server? Was someone glitching? Okay. Ping must have gone up for a bit. Their ping is fine. Okay. Well, we'll see if something happens. Alright, so. What happened? OB rolled out, detected, motivate, and BB-8. So he gets $1 from OB, and then Crash Landing was played on, was that the 2 or the 3? Looks like it was the 3. Is this game 3? No, this is game 2. You can see the score at the top. Alright, here comes the Tana V4. An interesting choice in Norman's list. Someone that I don't run in this deck. We'll see if he uses it to great effect. Here comes Leia with the charm. Yeah, it hits OB with the charm. There's a message an hour and 20 minutes ago. The match just started. Wait, really? Was it an hour and 20 minutes ago? Did that game take 90 minutes? Or hour and 20 minutes? Shouldn't that be, what, 80? It can't really take that long. Let's see. Oh, we went live at like 7:34. But I don't think we started until closer to 8. So I don't think it was quite that long. Or maybe like 7:50? So that was a long, yeah, that was a long game. It was like at least an hour, probably. Because I went live before Norman joined the room. All right. And here's modal nodes coming down. He used a lot out of those charm tokens last game, so I think I underestimated how good modal nodes was for this deck. It's powerful. Three of Norman's dice are effectively showing blanks right now. Because shields into mill are basically blanks. And then that Garza on a single discard could be meaningful. Alright, Norman's taking a reroll here. Let's take a look at it. That's better. But Garza's just going to blank that 3. Is Norman going to take another reroll? Is he going to be that greedy? He is. Oh, and he gets rewarded. All right. 3, 3, and 2, and $1. That's solid. That is solid. No, you have to activate Figure in here to get your extra charm token before he dies. Unless you think he's gonna target somewhere there and Figure in 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Like a figure and kill early can be big. Did he? No, no, it's still Vontz's action. Okay, he's activating mobile nodes instead of figuring. So if Norman wants to kill figure in here, he can do so, and he saves himself an extra charm token. From getting put down, or he could just target someone else. That'd be more efficient. Still game one. Trainer jumped the gun. And there we go. Figuring dead. Turn one. Here's a layup PA. And oh, it's a 3. That's good. Is he thinking about playing it? You shouldn't. It doesn't have any discard sides. Yeah, he's just milling. All right. Oh, and there was a 4 the next card. That's yeah. Big hits for both sides. Is that 1 or 2? That was 2. Nice. That Mull nodes is rolled like nothing but 2 guns for Vontz. All right, using the intelligence operation to play a single die BB-8. That might be the second time I've ever seen a single die BB-8 at the table. Three in the Garza. Takes 1 discard. All right. Norman is contemplating a claim. I don't hate it. You're not gonna get more than $1 out of a BB-8 activation, so I think I say you are you do know you're gonna lose the $1 to the pod racer, but you're gonna lose whatever you would gain off BB-8 to the pod racer also. Unless you're hoping for a shield side. Wait, no, you wouldn't be hoping for a shield side. Yeah, no, I think Norman should probably just claim here. Or I guess he could play a game of check-in here. Callous power action. What's the longest game of Destiny ever played? I don't know. It's probably got to be either one of your games or Norman's. you two go really slow. Have you two ever played before? I bet those games go pretty long. I'm pretty sure I've seen Norman do I think I've seen 80-minute games from Norman before. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So that's what I meant by the game of chicken. It's just baiting Vontz into not using that disrupt. But I mean, you let him get the dollar, which is pretty strong also. So yeah, that turn, I think that turn one was definitely a win for Norman. Getting a dead character and like a solid start in another one. That's really good. This hand for Vontz is interesting. If you can get this general out, that's really strong. What's he gonna swift? He's gonna swift, roll in the mud. Okay. With Leia. That's interesting. So he's kind of giving up the general unless he wants to play it on the back end. I do like rolling the mud here, but I probably would have gone with Garza. Maybe he wants to like motivate a discard also, but we'll see. Attacked and no events, but it doesn't matter anyway because rolling the mud negates the after you activate. Yeah. No discard sides. So he still has a second action from Swift. He's gonna take 2 shields. Okay. I can't. I don't know if I agree with that. That's a weird play, but whatever. If this goes to 3, it has a chance. Yeah. Yeah. This has been a pretty draggy one so far. 1 second. I think I need to let my cat out of the room. Okay, my cat is not sure she wants to leave the room, but I left the door open for her. Okay, what did I miss? BB-8 activation. Okay. Arm takes as a personal insult that he doesn't hold the record for the longest game. We'll get there. Alright. 2 shields on the Anakin's pod. That's a good side. Who does hold the longest record? Is there like, do we actually have a recorded like record? All right, here comes nodes. There's more shields. All right. Used to be recorded. I'm gonna say. All right, hits 2 guns on the Razor Crest, and here comes Garza. Hits the discard. All right. Goes on Charms Callus. Leia's reroll sides are actually interesting here. When you play her in like the support version, they're usually rerolls, not resolved. But in mill, you know, they're actually more likely to get you to actually do stuff. So we'll see what happens with it. Let's see. Is there a BMC in the graveyard for Norman? I'm not sure. I'm not gonna check. Ooh, going for money. That's interesting. So you're probably reading a general incoming if you're Vontz here. Vika versus Eric on Artificery is showing 239.58. Nice. Yeah, that might make sense. Let's see. We've been live for 132. Eric versus Micah with a 329.47. Wow. Well, all right. We'll see. Yeah. So we've been live for 132. I'm not sure how much of that was actual gameplay though. Eric's a pretty slow player. He at least used to be, more so. He's a methodical mastermind. All right, so what happened? Did I miss something? Did he take back his focus play? You know, if stuff like this keeps happening, maybe this game will break the record. We just had like a 5-minute conversation on game length. And Norman like took an action and then decided against it. And then Vontz is gonna have to take like 5 minutes to just respond with how he wants to do it. Alright, there we go. There's the original action. What's the shortest BO3? Is it? It might be like Malak and Snake's game. That game was pretty short. How long was like? I just remember Joe. There was like a long game that Joe played a while ago. Maybe I'm totally misremembering that. The indirect. He's relevant discard. He hits. Oh, he hits only one of the generals. Okay. Oh, but he doesn't have the resources to show and play the other one. So okay. Yeah. Malik Snake. Yeah, that's that's my guess. That might actually be my guess for shortest game. Double general weapon, so sweet. Yeah. Takes shields. This if yeah, no, I think so far Vontz has won this round. Oh, Gazani getting discard is big. Oh, he forgot. He's forgotten his light PA. Okay, there we go. He remembered it. It's just a 1. All right. And headstrong. All right. So yeah, not a huge swing in favor of Vontz, but definitely a bit of one. Vontz needed a round like this if he wants to win. So. Focus to a resource. Interesting. All right. Let's see. How many cards in deck? 14? 14 with 2 in hand, so 16 total. Vontz needed to claim there? Yeah, I think he did. Because you effectively just wasted a charm token that you had on Callus. Because he just got the claim anyway, and you also lost one. So yeah, definitely misplay there from Vontz. Norm got the resource anyways and disruptive Vontz and denied him a resource. Yep, exactly. Attacked has U-belts and modal nodes. No money. And double shields for Obi. So not what you want to be seeing. Still gonna headstrong. All right. General is gonna come down here for Norman, which is gonna be big. He didn't get the general game 1, and he lost. So we'll see what happens when he gets it. When he actually does get it. All right, here's Garza. Hits the discard. All right. If I'm Norman, I probably just play this general. There's not a ton that you're waiting for. He could be like, he's probably like waiting to be able to play Power of the Tribe, but with this discard threatening, you really want to get the general down. You don't want to risk losing it. And wait, that's the BMC from last round, so he doesn't have one in his discard, right? Should play general here, yeah. And he does. All right. Yeah, there's not really a reason to resolve the Garza discard here. You can kind of just turtle. You did it. You got there. Yep. After all those actions. All right. So now I imagine he's probably going to end up taking the dollar here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it actually makes sense to power action there. Although, again, you're going to essentially just get him the free discard and draw with Contraband Seizure. So, and there's nothing you can really play from Vontz's hand. And Vontz is just going to get to play your Contraband Seizure. Draws into a K3PO, which is not a big deal right now. Garza modal nodes rolling fire? Yeah, absolutely. This modal nodes has absolutely, like, this entire BO3 has really been on fire for Vontz. Let's see. Pod Racer only is the modified resource. It doesn't have a base one. Hits the blank. That's not quite as fire. Now you probably discard here. Yep. He doesn't hit the power of the tribe. Let's see, he's got to pay the indirect. There we go. All right. So it's Norman's action. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, that's an interesting play. I think I like that. Denying like any possibility that a general is going to come down on Vontz's side right away. Yeah. He does put himself out any rerolls, but he probably wasn't going to reroll anyway. So we'll see what happens. Blanking out on the Tanov. He still can fix his dice with general. So you're not particularly worried about not having rerolls. Oof. Leia rolling discards with nothing in hand is rough. Oh, and all right. Yeah, hitting the focus is big. Imagine you're focusing to a reroll side here, or maybe a dollar. No, he's going for a reroll. All right. All right, let's see what this callous roll gets us. Gets us a 2. So if he wants to reroll now, which I don't think he would necessarily. Yeah. All right. You gotta be careful here. You gotta think about this one. He has a Garza flip, and he has a Leia reroll. So if he rerolls the focus and the damage, and they both end up hitting blanks, then that's really good for him. He's instead stalling. Oh, he hits the 4 off the Leia PA. Nice. That's a big one. So how many? Let's do a card check. 6. Okay. Wow. All right. Okay, maybe Vontz might take this one down. Yeah, he had a 3 and a 4 this game with Leia. 2 from Callus, not using it as a focus or anything else. That's interesting. He still has a blank with Garza, so yep. Second metal nodes reroll for is that single discard? It looks like it. Yep. GG, no re. Yeah, this is definitely swinging Vontz's way. Takes another reroll. Hits a shield side, which is, it's one of the sides only that's usable right now. So there we go, 3 and 2. And those are going to get rerolled. It's 2 and 1. All right, yeah. 2's good because it was going to get blanked with Garza also. But yeah, all right. Yeah, so Vontz is in a position to win next round because of that 4 on the Leia. That's big. That's big. Headstrong. Oh, headstrong here for Norman is actually pretty important. Although let's see, technically it's not enough to take away potential for winning the game, but it's big. We could see us go another round, or if Vontz gets if Vontz plays his cards right, he should be able to win this round. So as long as he doesn't just get rolled off the table, absolutely, then Vontz has almost got this one in the bag. He's a Gazanti in hand. Yeah, there's lots of dice that can do discard. Yeah. Although, let's see, 9 and 5, 14. 14 is, let's see, what's Norman's max damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, plus 2, 20. Plus, if he plays the Defiant, 23. That's absolute max. So you can only do, what, 7 less than absolute max if he wants to win this turn. So, and he's gonna lose some of that. Good portion of that, it looks like. So here's so roll in the mud. Garza rolling fire. Obi, not quite as much. That is again the 2 discard. I think this is the 3rd round in a row that he's just rolled the 2 discard on Garza. Wow. Absolutely brutal. And he gets a charm on Callus. Yeah. Let's see, what is the last card in Norman's deck? It's a Lavish Cape. Okay. Yeah. So Lay's Power Action can just play that Lavish Cape. The 3-hour recorded game was a used label, so 2 hour 39 minutes is the record. Eric Viveka. Okay. Where are we on this? I've been streaming for 149. So I don't think we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get to the record. If we go to game 3, maybe. But I don't think we are. I think Vontz is gonna win this one. And 149. Not all of that was gameplay. I imagine probably take a good 15 minutes off that. So we're about like 135 on this one. So I don't think this is quite record breaking, but it's still been a grueling one. Two to Garza, and there's the discard. Oh, discard hits the Headstrong. That's big. Only 10 damage. Only 10 health remaining from Eric V. Redenner was 2 hours 33 minutes. Was close. Well, I was thinking it was the record. Oh, yeah. Eric V. Redenner. Oh, that was when Redenner was playing like witches. Oh, that deck. That deck was crazy. He hits 3 discard here. That's, yeah. So 3 discard plus the layup PA is currently like lethal. So Norman has got a reroll here. Vontz has been rolling fire. He should play his die card. Yeah, to play the die card or to reroll. He has to do one of those things. Callus PA. That's that's not what I was thinking. I guess he's hoping that Vontz has like a strike or something. I don't know. He's lets folks get the die and play. Yeah, that's probably the right move. What are they debating about? Are they saying anything in chat? No. Okay. End the round. Oh, he's gonna K10. Oh, that actually makes sense. Yeah, that I see why he's doing that now. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Oh, we might see a game 3. Yeah, it's K10. Is he switching the battlefield? To end the action phase and switch the battlefield. Yeah, you do have to switch the battlefield, so. What are they debating about? Are they debating about like whether or not he gets to discard the card, or whether or not Vontz gets to use the ability of BMC? I don't know. He's asking in the chat. Let's see. RT. So PA Callus chooses to play the code card, and then Vontz gets to play an event. Yes. Yes. Right? Reveal your enter. You may play an event in that opponent's hand if able. That opponent may play an event in your hand if able. So this ending the action phase doesn't prevent. Yeah, no, like the action. Even if that card. It's the way that I think it would work is that, I mean, the card is gonna have no effect anyway. But like the way it should work is that, like, either way, if hypothetically you put the card into the queue, like the K10 card into the pool, like you would still, even after the action phase ends, you would still get to play the BMC. And if it didn't, if like it went like the ability finishes and then you add the K10 and the BMC to the pool, the BMC still gets played. It's like either way it works. Does the card Let me see. Like, is there like a hypothetical world where it wouldn't? I guess the hypothetical world would be where you can't play a card during the action phase. But I don't think that's the rule. Let me see if I can find the RG. Cards. Rules. That's, let's see. Upkeep phase. During the action phase, players only player controls from one action or pass, and both players pass consecutively. The action phase ends. Upkeep phase. Upkeep phase. Okay. Action phase. Yeah, there's nothing that says like you can't play a card during the action phase. So either way, like no matter how the queue works, then like Vontz would still get to play the BMC to no effect. Or see, did I miss anything in chat? Is Kalis's ability to take place, or is the action phase ended? The ability would trigger no matter what. Because cards are still revealed. So yeah, he should get a ping from Kalis. If Gandork's watching this and he thinks I'm wrong, then he's probably right. But I'm pretty confident that like this stuff would all happen even in the upkeep phase. There's nothing magical about the upkeep phase that prevents things from happening. Well, that was a big waste of time if we're trying to make this the longest game in history. We're creeping up on 2 hours for streaming. But the actual game time is gonna be a bit lower than that. Gotta get it there. All right. Let me go ahead and so nothing else. All right. Norman very well could get this. That I did not think of the PA to K10 play. All right, Garza, Charm, Leia. Yeah, that makes sense. It's $1. Not quite fire. All right. In fairness, there's probably some Eric issues in the recording. Yeah, we'll have to check. Let's see what happens. So the question is really, let's see. Ooh, double strikes and first aid for Vontz is good. Is really good for him. Can Norman punch through 9 through 2 strikes and a first aid is the question. I made a flaw with that game. Cards on deck for Vontz? Let's see. 4 plus 5 in hand. Oh, he hits a pod racer off the Leia PA. So he has Swift, Leia, power action his own deck. And he gets to play it for free. Oh, he's milling his own cards? What's he doing? Wait, what's he going for? Wait, I'm confused. Wait. Is there like he can't play it? Oh, he can't, yeah, that's right. He can't play it because he already has one. I thought it was like trying to mill himself. Norm by mill is happening. It could. Callus is discard sides. Obi is discard sides. He just needs to find a way to get that one. Oh, he is the command center. Wait, he is 3 discards showing. Norm winning by mill is actually not impossible here. 3 discard general claim, yeah. that actually could happen. Oh no. He's gonna play something and he's gonna get his hand discarded. Oh, that PA is gonna backfire hard. Here comes the general. Wait, I think if Norman sees it, it's pretty much over, isn't it? Right? Because he discards 3. Yeah, and he's got that 2 focus, so he can easily find enough damage to win. If no, I think Norm has it if he sees it. Come on, Norman. Stay on target. Not sure if I want the Norm punt more or the longest match ever more. Norman over Vontz is that. He didn't see the kill last game. Why would we expect him to see it this game? Oh, he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. He still might get this anyway, though. Alright, there's a strike. Yeah. This ends up being the longest match because Norm misplayed. Does it really count? Norman actually might just end up winning this game by damage anyway. Like, he is a dead Garza right here. I'm probably just taking the dead Garza, and if I don't see the mill, but if I'm playing correctly, then I see the mill because you can still general power action and discard. Okay. All right, Leia with a general coming in. It's pile of nothing. Let's see. Let me look through my records. Games that I've uploaded. Let's see. So it's a 2-hour game. Yeah. Did he Callus PA? Yeah, I'm starting to think Norman's just gonna get up by damage, so yeah, so Vontz is gonna get rid of that rally cry. But Strike's gonna get played on this focus. Yep. And it looks like, did he already get the ping from Callus or not? I think he did. Goes for the first aid. Oh, so that means he can't get to discard sides this round. Unless he, yeah, no, he can't. So we're gonna go to another round. Can he play that? Rally cry? I think because of I don't know. I think Norman has this game either way, like no matter what. So I'm not gonna step in. Spot yellow. It doesn't matter if it's spot yellow. It would matter if there was it would said play only. This 2 focus gets you 5. Then he power actions general for. Yeah, it does say play only. So technically, yeah, I think he wouldn't be allowed to play it. But I don't think it's gonna change the game. Oh wait, Callus is indirect. No, because that would come after. That would come after. So, like, did Norman might have done damage a turn before. I don't know. Just resolve focus. No, you can't resolve focus. Well, but there's no way. Vontz can't win this round, can he? No, he can't. He can't discard both these cards this round. So you're fine just focusing to 7 and then winning next round off a ping. He's also kind of playing just claiming, which claiming would also get him the win. Because there's only the one card. PA to focus. And discard. Oh no, that is right. Actually, yeah, you're right. I didn't see that. But yeah, so if you focus to 7 though, you can't do that because then you have to general PA for a shield, or not 7, 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. But yeah, so from Norman, if you focus to 3 and 2, then you have to general as shield. Then you can't general as focus to discard. So. There's not really a point to re-rolling here, because then, yeah, Norman is trying to punt. He is trying to punt real bad. All right, here's my bet for the end of the game. Norman doesn't realize there's one card in Vontz's deck, so Vontz is gonna end up getting the last card in his hand, and then Norman's gonna claim and mill, and then realize that he just won. That's my prediction for how this is gonna end. Oh no. Oh no. Did he did Norman actually just punt this? Wait. Wait, there's no way to like bounce a card, right? See, what's he? He's doing his reroll? Norman still has a general PA. Yeah, Norman is a general PA. Okay, no, Norman didn't punt this. Well, he tried to. He very nearly did. But he's gonna get there in the end. What are they rewinding? What's going on? Norman's like, okay, wait, Vontz, like, take that back. I need to give you the win. Okay. After all that, Norman finally wins. All right, game 3. Time is 2:14, so probably about 2 hours of actual gameplay. I think we might have ourselves a record breaker here. God, that was insane. Need the general to double reroll. Reroll the 3 and the general die. Yeah. Let's see. Is Vika in this tournament? Is there a chance that we see a Vika v Norman final to reclaim the record? Oh, Vika's not. Okay. Oh, Norman's not in the top cut. Oh, but Vika isn't a top cut. So Vika could play a top cut game without Norman having the chance. He could reclaim the record that way. Entered the league all 6 months, didn't get enough games though. Alright, okay, so motivate on the discard here. It's big. Norman's hand is terrible, so there wasn't a second BMC in there, was there? I don't think there was. Was there a covert mission? I think there was. Oh well. Yeah, oof. Let's see. I'm gonna go back into the VOD and figure out exactly how much time we subtract before the game starts. Subtract before the game starts. So you guys aren't hearing an echo. Subtract. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so it looks like they're starting to shuffle at about 13 minutes into the stream. So, okay. Just so we can calculate the record. What's our record? 239? 2 hours, 39 minutes. Yeah, okay. I understand it's bad. It's too bad he doesn't have anything to think about for 5 minutes. Could cost us the record. Thinking about it. Yeah. Alright, so we're at about... Our real time for the record is about 2 hours, 5 minutes. So we have this theme to go about 34 minutes, which is like the standard length of a best of one tournament standard. So it's gonna be tight. Alright, there's a free discard of the BMC. And nothing to play for Norman, but a free indirect. That's happened a lot. Norman has conceded free cards off of Callus's power action a lot this game. Is that a reroll that Leia's sitting on? It is. Power action. And it's a 0! Oh, he might actually, you actually can just play that for free and do something with it. Might as well, right? Yep. $239.58. That was Raylo v. Kylo Dooku. How'd that game go long? Is that discard? Ooh, Gazanti getting discarded is big. And what's the other card? General? That's big, yeah. Good discards for Norman. Here comes Figrin. Where's he gonna put a charm token? Himself? That's weird. I guess he's just gonna Garza it to $1. Yeah, that makes sense. Norman not gonna grade this cape. Mills, Headstrong, and Charm Offensive. Those are good mills. Headstrong especially. And here's Modal Nodes. Modal Nodes is going to... Oh, it hits 3. But he's gonna... Yeah, he can just flip one of his other dice to $1. He gets a Charm also, which is probably gonna go on Reiko. And it does. Power action. Oh, no, he's going to reroll first, which makes sense. You can't play that first aid, really. Oh, why would you reroll the 3? You can just go to another money side. No, whatever. Power action, $1. Take $1. Take 2 shields. Discard. All right. Yeah, Norman had a pretty bad opening there. And Vontz had a solid one. Nothing amazing. But wait, did he not resolve the discard? He didn't resolve the discard? What? Okay. Do we miss something? Let me check the chat. Ooh. Keeping lavish cape in hand. Yeah. But Vontz had a discard side. Wait, did he know that it was cape? Oh, if he knew it was cape, then it might make sense to do one discard it. I don't know. My guess is that Norm is drunk. General coming down for Norman. That's what he needs. Swift and Motivate is a combo that he's used a couple times. Swift and Roll in the Mud he's also used. I can see him doing that. Roll in the Mud is his only removal, so might as well play it, right? Like swifting into it. Why not? I'm not a huge fan of Swift, but I mean, you play it, you play it. Not going for it. All right. Here comes Garza. And now he's the 2 shields. Nice. Charms his own Leia. Norman might play his own role in the mud. Alright, here comes Callus. That's not a great roll, but it's a roll. Alright, here comes Swift. And roll in the mud. Yep. Alright, there we go. Alright, and detect still happens. Wait, detect still happens. Oh, whatever. Okay, yeah, no, they got it. They got it. Okay. Motivate and Bones. Alright. That's a discard side, so we could easily just motivate that discard. Did he got the Callus Bang, right? He's gonna motivate again. Or no, he's gonna Garza into motivate. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So Vontz is definitely ahead. Vontz might be able to take this one down before we get the time. Clock is ticking. We're at, on my record count, we're at about 2 hours 13. So we need to go 26 more or so. It is still pending an audit. Has to discard a reroll, gonna lose it anyways? Yeah, you do. And your dice are all showing nothing, so you reroll. Okay. Maybe we will get the record after all if Norman's taking this long to make this decision. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at this reroll. That's solid. 7 damage. Let's see what the mill is. Oh, that's a choice. That's a choice. Play free general. All right, he plays the free general instead of going for the 4 mil. It's a choice. I kind of like it though. I've taken 4 cards from deck. Yeah, it's. I think like in the long run, you can probably expect more than 4 cards out of general. Where the value, but like the value of having those discards now is also really big. He's still deciding though. Figrin. He's going for Figrin. Alright. General Figrin. So on Figrin and start printing 3 shield sides. Yeah. Alright. So Vika, or sorry, not Vika. Norman is probably going to focus to double resources here. Or I guess we can't go resources. We're going to go resource and 2 shields. Figuring is going to die now. Is he this round? He might. He's going to 7. No, he's not quite going to die this round. General. I was re-rolling. Okay. Risky. Oh, 5. Yeah. So that ended up being effectively the same result as just resolving those 2 shields. You probably either play this Bones or re-roll with it. He's playing it. All right. Yeah, because you're gonna lose it to Callus anyway. All right, Vontz making the heads up smart plays. No, oh yeah, he does. He does. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. Right after I said he was making heads up smart plays, he forgets the obvious. All right, new round. Let's do deck check. 17 on Norman's side, 13 on Vontz's side, 13 bells plus 5. So yeah, not milling with that general is probably gonna end up being a mistake. Definitely at this point, yeah. K10 in Vontz's hand. That could be interesting. Ferrix 19 in chat. I haven't seen them in a while. See, modal nodes coming out with the $2. Yeah, yeah. You ended up getting nothing out of the general. Yeah, that modal node's rolling fire though. He has another general in hand, so. Yes, do it. The league is free now, so you can get in, no consequences. This meta I think is actually really fun. You know, we have like aggro decks like this, Rayco Callus. We have mill decks. The mill decks aren't like super punishing to play against. A lot of things are viable right now. The top level is just a lot of Zeb and Cassian, but people tend to not play those in League as much. All right, how are we doing on time? 2:33, which is about 2:20. So we're about 20 minutes away from breaking the record. Lots of money, not a ton to spend it on. He's out of dice, so he can't really K10 here. It's a general with the detect. No events, so no money for those Tuscan camps. All right, here's Bones. It's guaranteed to do something, and that's 3, so it's a remove a die. Which die to remove? All of them are showing nothing. Probably just an OB die. Yeah. This OB die has high potential. Part of the tribe, which is really doing nothing right now. He's probably considering playing Razor Crest. Razor Crest is a pretty solid move. Norm does not really have a board state right now. In previous games, he's had like a couple 2-cost supports out by now, but only a general is his board state right now. Kind of sucks. Yeah, I imagine we'll see General come in and Garza. And then probably Garza dies this round. Is there a main Discord someone could let me do? Yeah. There you go. Links in chat. And here comes the Razor Crest. It's got the 2 focus side, which could be what he wants. Here's BB-8. Yeah, BB-8 not doing a ton late in the game to advance the board state. Razor Crest is the 2-gun, which is solid. BB-8 hits a special, which is what you want. So it's going to make its money back and just be value. But not doing a ton like to advance your win con. Imagine we're going to see a reroll here. Oh. There we go. Nothing though. That's a Norman roll. Draws into Headstrong, which is unplayable right now because everything's already in the pool. No answer is rotated, so that's not really a big threat right now. Lance needs to play general a lot of actions ago and roll Garza in. Yeah, I agree. BB-8 is a secondary thing that you play because it doesn't really do anything to advance your win condition. It's just value. Discard hero is stranded all his dice. Yep. Vika is right. General power action. Assume that's focus. And goes to money. Okay, he's going for camp. He's camping. He's camping indeed. Takes 3 money. That's a Tuscan camp. Sure, and here comes Garza with the general. General hits 3 indirect and blanks. Yeah, not a good roll. Second charm power action to turn on Leia's PA. All right. Callous power action. Yep, not enough resources to play the power of the tribe on Vontz's side. Unless you want a K10 here, it's probably not going to do much. There's going to be another free indirect. Likely. Yep. All right. Vontz has a lot of actions here. He's probably gonna. You might just lay a PA. You might take $1 here. Taking $1 makes sense if you know that camp is coming because you have headstrong. I think you should have gone IO for the general overwrite and deny Vontz. Yeah, that probably would have been good. Discard. Discard. I'm howling at the moon. Alright, here comes camp. Hits, not a ton. It's probably not even worth headstronging. Probably is worth discarding though. Yeah. Strand those dice. Even if it costs you damage, you're probably saving some on the back end. Not sure about playing Tuscan Camp, but we're taking damage. It might cost him a few claims, which is a lot of cards. Yeah. Leia PA hits a 4. Let's go. So now he gets to discard that in mill 4. Is he thinking about just playing it? Because there's a discard side? No. Don't make that same mistake again. Alright. 3, 4. Alright. He's not playing it. That's 7 cards left in deck. Could have been 3 if he had gone with the general. And we are at our time. I've been streaming for 2:41, so we're past that, but we gotta take the 15 minutes off pending audit. So we're really at, or it's 13. So what's 41 minus 13? 29? No, 28. So we're about 10 minutes off from beating the record, I think. Which I think we might have ourselves a new record. If there were only 3 in deck, again, it's pretty much over. Takes the money. Vontz is being very cautious about resolving this discard probably because he doesn't want to take the indirect. Yeah. Then open to 5. All in hand can be tricky to get. Yeah. He does have a lot of tools that can get him to discard cards, and he has a U-belt. He has 4 dice that all have 2 discard sides. So I'm not super worried. I think Vontz is gonna take this one out unless Norman God rolls, or Vontz pulls a Norman. Claiming does nothing for Norm. Yes, resolve his damage. Yeah. Yeah. Claiming doesn't. You gotta get stuff in. Think, Norman. Think. You can't be thinking this much. Is he thinking about stealing the U-belt? I think that's what he's thinking about. Is stealing the U-belt with IO. He's just claiming. All right. Yeah, that was the wrong move. Spend one for U-belts on Leia. All right. And we're going into what is probably the final round of this ridiculous BO3. Yes, we will be to get that record. What are the odds Norman's like listening in on the stream and he's just like, I just have to stall for just a bit more and I can get the record. Let's see, 2:45. So that means really our real time is 2:32. So just about 7 minutes, and it's a record. Let's see. Norman's hand has a lot of removal. He's got double contraband seizure. He's got Tana V4. Lots of removal for Vontz. He ditched the K10, but he still has Headstrong. He still has Roll in the Mud. He still has Strike. He still has Crash. So let's see, how many cards are left in the deck? Just 2, yeah. Headstrong Pod can get him through this round. He can only play one of them, so because he doesn't have enough money. Cards in deck for Vontz? Oh, let's see. 6 plus 5 in hand. So Mill, probably not going to happen unless he whiffs on Leia again, which I think he already discarded second modal node, so yeah. Like, here's the detect. Riku gets $1, and Headstrong comes down for both of his dice. Shut down. Here comes. Oh. He can general for money as well? Yeah, he can. Let's see. I imagine. Alright, modal nodes. Alright. I think I want to be putting discard pressure on if I'm Vontz. Modal Nodes doesn't really do anything right now. It just puts potentially like shields on the pool, which is good, but I want to be putting discards. He's charming his own Leia. Yeah. I mean, even if he, let's see. If he pot, yeah, even if he gets pot plus headstrong, that's 2. Yeah, that would get him another 4 round. Yeah, he can general on this Tuscan die because it is a character die. If he sees it. Razor Crest, that's not what he needed to do. He needs to get Callus and pull again another resource. Yeah. Either that or to just general this Tuscan. Bones. That was a 0, so he gets to turn a die. K3PO can take out those last 2 cards in deck also without Leia power action. So there's lots of ways that this could go. But imagine if he had generaled for discard, then wait, what did he do with? Oh, he flipped with the bones. He flipped the modal nodes to focus. Okay, but yeah, if he had generaled to mill instead of playing it for free, he would he'd almost certainly win this round. There's discard and 2 focus. Removal. Yeah. Let's see, what time are we at? 2:51. 51 minus 13. 38. Ooh, we got just about a minute left until we pass the record. Or no, a bit more than a minute. No, about a minute. 2 minutes maybe. Alright. Here comes Leia. Those just got removed. Headstrong is offline. That's a discard side. He's got to focus to a second one. He's got a charm token coming down. Yeah, I think Norma is basically lost at this point. Yeah, because he's 2 focuses. He can go to all the discard that he needs. Alright. Count it down until we get the record. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And yeah, that's it. We got ourselves a record. Longest recorded best of 3. Pending full review. Your question is whether Callus will ever be activated. Probably not for their hour. Probably not until tomorrow. We got what, an hour and a half until tomorrow Pacific? I guess it already is tomorrow. Where they're at. We got there too. Strike on the discard. Norman might just survive yet. I think that was from a PA. I looked away for a second. I was counting down for the record. So wait to remove it to discard. Yeah, probably. See, you know, you can go to 3 discard, but that's as far as you can push it this round. I think Norman is gonna get another round out. Out of this. Wait, where did that strike a deal come from? Was it from a PA? Because if it was, he probably would have played it one of those contraband seizures. Did I? What did I miss? Alright, now I'm just gonna discard the reroll here. There's 1 die. Did I miss anything in shot? Norman said, "What a disaster!" at some point. It was after saying "really," so I'm guessing it was after he rolled bad. Oh, from IO. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Duke Alice activate. I feel like I could play both sides of this game like faster and better than these players have. Should I tell them that? I think I'm gonna tell them that they broke the record. Okay. You just can always disembark when you want. No, we're staying. We're riding it out. I'm staying up till midnight so I can watch Miss Marvel. Okay. There's the claim. Discard 2. Whoa! You ended too quickly. Okay. He's still got a K3PO. K3PO. And then discard whatever those 2 cards were. Okay, there we go. Norman's now playing fast, okay? He's not waiting for anybody. Now that he's got the record, okay? He doesn't have anything to prove. How many cards left for... Just one in deck for Vontz. Norman can still win by mill, yeah. If Norman ends up winning this game by mill, that'd be the perfect end of the day. He rolls a 3. That could become 3 discard. Looks like it's gonna get CO'd though. Okay. It's fine, another card gone. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did he? Oh, he rolled 4 discard. He rolled 4 discard. Ah. Come on, Norman. See it this time. See it this time. Come on. So long money, so long power. Fourth. Yes. If you resolve it, you win the game. Cause then Vontz resolves his 1 discard, then you just claim, get rid of his last card, and then you win. Here comes the punt. It's true. He just says the God rolls. And he's not gonna be able to do anything about it. Because he doesn't see it. He just won at a 260 roll and got it. And he threw it all away. Let's see, come on, play. Okay, Vontz needs to play Roll in the Mud here. Okay. But. Hey, pod racer. This has been one for the history books. In so many ways. Is that 2 damage? Alright. Now is he gonna play Roll in the Mud? Or is he gonna play that second pod racer? What the hell is happening here? I don't know. I don't know. We've entered the Twilight Zone, folks. Both players are trying as hard as they can to lose. Shields, discard. Bring in Obi. Get rid of him. Three shields. Uh, Norman does see. Norman does not see Will at all. Yeah. Is Norman seeing that he doesn't have enough damage? Oh, he died! Oh, he had the game and he threw it away. Did he just disconnect? He did. That's amazing. Vontz saw it. Oh no. Norman is he's gonna be mad in the morning when he watches this. This is probably like the most fun I've had commentating in a long time, though. We set a record. We laughed at some misplays, and it was a close series. Like it was a best of 3 that went long, and it was good. It was competitive. Definitely a fun match. Yeah. Almost 3 hours. I've been streaming for 3 hours, but not all of that's been gameplay. Well, all right. Sometimes Norman likes to do like post game chats, but I don't know if he's gonna want to. I don't know if I want to platform his saltiness. We'll see. I wonder if Vontz is telling him in the voice chat, because they're still in voice chat together. I wonder if Vontz is telling him that he had game. All right, I think I'm gonna end stream. All right. I'm leaving the room. Bye.